OSHIOMOLE Boardings Marketing Ize-IYAMU. Politics, where mathematics in which 2 plus 2 equals 4. It would have been game over for the All Progressive Congress (APC) in the September 19th, 2020 governorship election in Edo State. But in politics, 2 plus 2 can produce a different result. That's why barely 2 months and 1 week to the poll and a seeming groundswell of support for the People's Democratic Party (PDP), pundits are hesitant to call the vote for the new ruling party. If the PDP carries the day in September, it would have the former national chairman of the APC, Comrade Adams OSHIOMOLE, to thank for it. The former governor has had the APC work cut off for it. In trying to market its candidates, Pastor Osage Ize-IYAMU, a foundation member of the Action Congress of Nigeria (ACN) that merged with the 3 political parties to form the APC in 2013, was a major player in OSHIOMOLE's election in 2007. He became the Director General of his second-term bid in 2012 and delivered on the assignment successfully. But in 2016, while campaigning for his successor, Godwin Obaseki, OSHIOMOLE turned against his twice electoral facilitator, Ize-IYAMU, who had decamped to PDP, which he flew its flag at the poll. In the presumption that all is fair in politics as in war, OSHIOMOLE, at every stop in the campaign to install Obaseki, leveled damaging and mostly unsubstantiated allegations against Ize-IYAMU. The thrust of the allegations, which became internet hits at the 2016 election cycle, is that Ize-IYAMU was unworthy of any public office where he would oversee the finance of governments. And ahead of the September 2020 poll, those allegations have resurfaced at campaign gatherings and particularly on social media. They are the rave of the moment. It's such that the PDP and its members have virtually abandoned the real issues about what Obaseki has done for Edo people in the past 3 years and 7 months, and what to expect from him in next 4 years if given a second chance. Rather, the joint campaign of Obaseki and Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu and the PDP and its supporters are lesser focused on using OSHIOMOLE's words against the APC candidate Ize-IYAMU. And who wouldn't? Why belabor yourself when OSHIOMOLE, who is the major promoter of Ize-IYAMU, has done a good job of demarketing his own candidates? Simply replay those allegations and allow the voters to make up their minds. OSHIOMOLE said so many bad things about and against Ize-IYAMU that needs no repeating, but let's sample some of his unrestrained characterization in an undated video of Channel TV live coverage of a 2016 APC rally in Benin City. His words: "It is true, we, Ize-IYAMU and I, found ourselves in the region of politics, working together, but I never gave him government job. I kept him busy, let him be holding midnight meetings, which he is used to. Ask him, since he was the DG of my campaign, why did I not appoint him into government? We kept him away, nothing near government circle, no access to public funds. OSHIOMOLE pigeonholed EZE-IYAMU as fit only for the dirty job of politicking, strategizing, mobilizing, and campaigning for him to assume the office of governor twice. But in his reckoning, EZE-IYAMU wasn't even qualified to be in the corridors of power. Talk less of testing the ultimate power as a governor. It's OSHIOMOLE's use and dump that prompted EZE-IYAMU to decamp to the PDP in the 2016 for the governorship contest against Obaseki, and the reason OSHIOMOLE unconsciously bad-mouthed and ran EZE-IYAMU down. But surprisingly, at the rally, in the channel's TV video reported by Premium Times Online, as in other campaign stops, OSHIOMOLE gave testimonials about Obaseki's stellar qualities for governor. OSHIOMOLE was to come around 2 years later in 2018 to revalidate his choice of Obaseki as a talk-na-do governor. On January 19, 2018, he commended his successor for achieving a lot in a harsh economic environment at the inauguration in Benin City of 75 intra-city bus purchased by the Obaseki administration. OSHIOMOLE said he is proud of the governor for building on his legacy. Take a look. I am humbled by your accomplishments, and I am proud that we made promises on your behalf during the 2016 electioneering period, and you have accomplished a lot of the promises. You are working tirelessly to industrialize the state and make life easy for the people. Many governors are complaining that there is no money and unable to pay salaries, but you have developed your own creativity to attract resources to the state. This reflects your competence and financial ability to develop the economy of the state. But in the heart of the crisis, the EDO chapter of the APC that pitted them against each other, OSHIOMOLE has turned praises of Obaseki into recrimination and is demagoguing of EZE-IYAMU into recommendation for governor in the September poll. Instructively, what OSHIOMOLE said in December 2019 when EZE-IYAMU returned to the APC may partially answer the PDP and its supporters. Posa for the APC and its supporters to show any good thing that OSHIOMOLE has ever said about EZE-IYAMU. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, I used to say that OSHIOMOLE's issue is not what one will always put into consideration, because OSHIOMOLE, I'll tell you, is a critic, is a political critic, and again, is the type that one should not be listening to. Why? Reason being that he talks before he thinks. Okay, now see what he has said concerning Obaseki. When Obaseki was in PDP, is now what is affecting him now that he has come back to APC. Now tell me how Obaseki see all that is said concerning EZE-IYAMU when he was in PDP is now what is now affecting EZE-IYAMU now that it's now in APC. Tell me how EZE-IYAMU is going to make it now that he's in APC. He has killed the young man. So let the young man just go back and find his seat and re-strategize. You understand? You should go back and re-strategize, my viewers. So please, I don't know what your comments concerning all that OSHIOMOLE have said, but your comments are very, very important. Please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.